So, read something last week, bombed like a Lancaster. I apologise. I want to tell you about a cake, not an easy thing to bake, a strange concoction, a filthy loaf, a recipe bound by ancient blood oaths, stacked up layer on layer, whimpers, whispers, and silent prayers, bones, pots, bulbous, rusty bits, clay, sand, slate, and shit. So, the icing on top, where poets dwell, a smorgasbord of interesting smells, wild eyes with nervous smiles betraying a reservoir of creative bile, who live in a world of plastic toys and Machiavellian advert ploys. But you should know, the neck of your piss water brew will long outlive me or you. Under us, about 2 meters down, the age of empire sits, hugged by brown. For their shallow sewers you hold your breath, a reminder of the choleric cloak of death. Lord Porpoise-Wiper, done up in rouge and silk, apologising to his guests as he farts milk. Bricks held together by mortar made from sand, so all you have to do is take shovel in hand and with pouring sweat and a powerful frame, tear away a mason's lasting fame. And under them, the Tudors come. Drinking goblets, floor tiles, and fossil fun. No drains, but a bit of irrigation, clean water being a constant irritation. So they felled an entire tree and cored the trunk, a sap-forged steel pipe for an orchard-tending monk. A shattered beer mug looks half-brained, grey glazed shine gold cess stained. The pottery, green as an envious frog. Unspoken rule worth a log. If it's a leaf, you'll think it's a piece of pot, and if it's a sherd, you'll think it's not. Now, the difference between Tudor and medieval: for the peasants, social law still primeval. The cities are still fortified, elites still indulge in genocide. The pottery looks a bit more like a snail shell, but in the long run, life's still living hell. But between 3 to 4 meters, there's no nation, and traces of a dire situation. Not one king but 7, warring with no shame, for these are the Saxons of Anglo fame. Pottery like biscuit, this time not a scam or an urchin-bred, devil-wed, city-bred's sham, but all they could make in the post-apocalypse, Europe in the midst of civilizational eclipse. But you find traces of the truth in their poo. Great pits dug for rubbish and loos, and there amongst their refuse and tripe, history blossoms and gives out fruit ripe. Fine fabric pots with rounded top rims, vast storage vessels with 2-foot wide brims. The giants will rise if you dig down further, and that's where my friend found her. Beneath St. Bart's Hospital is where she'd been sleeping, building where Sherlock's fall left fans weeping. Watch that and think, she's sleeping down there, her bones yet to be borne to the cold London air. She's 11, no parents were buried alongside. Did they choke on their words and clutch as they cried? What was the name that hung wet on their lips and that history from our hand now rips? It's for her that I do this and my own sanity. Dig a bucket to her grave in sanic profanity. It's for her that I dig and draw and record, bring order to what sits in the sessy discord, and with the strength my work gives me, take up my trowel and rip her to safety from the earthmonger's bow. A dangerous place for a girl of 11, or a wafer of pot made for King 7, or tobacco pipes so numerous I'll give you one tonight, or a metal tube with fins that sets off a fright. I'll relax, I know it's a heavy load, but it's not as if the thing is about to